This is James Helm of Helm Enterprises at the 2015 Blade Show in Atlanta, Georgia. It's hard to comprehend just how big this show is, so I thought I would film while walking across the room so that those of y'all that haven't been before can get an impression of just how large the show is. So I am standing at the corner of the room and I'm about to walk across, filming as I go. So you have everything here from knife manufacturers, custom knife makers, suppliers, material suppliers, service providers, all kinds of knife, blade, impact tool, tactical, survival related gear. And it is huge. There are over 800 vendors. When I first came to the show 4 or 5 years ago, there were still a huge number of vendors, but there was a margin around the outside of the room. There's Daniel Winkler's booth over there. You can't really see it in the screen, I don't think. Chris Reeve standing in front of his booth. Handle Suppliers, Cole Pupper and Company. So there's a margin around the outside of the room, even though it was pretty full. Now it goes from wall to wall in a huge showroom.
We'll see you later.
Buck, no, excuse me, not Buck, K-Bar. There's Buck on the other side.
Some of the dinners like this one.
I don't want to be in that.
So I'm just walking along at a medium pace.
I sell stuff too.
I'm about halfway across the room now. Got Ontario Knife Company. There is so much here at the show that as a knife maker with a table, I can't see it all. I can't see more than a small fraction of it. So I'm not trying to necessarily show any details of the show.
Because I'm not.
All I want to do is give an impression of the magnitude, because this is the largest knife show in the United States, if not the world. If there's a little bigger one in the world, I don't know about it. There may be. It's hard to imagine one being much bigger. Almar, Benchmade, HK. Over here is a section dedicated to the Knife Makers Guild. We've got a section dedicated to the American Bladesmith Society. I'm over in the unaffiliated handmade section. We have people that come to display their collections. This is a Sunday morning. This is probably the slowest time for the show, so I thought it was a good opportunity to walk around without bumping into people and make my little video. Joe Kiesler, Jerry Fisk, Schrade, over here we get into the collections. And then lining the leather, lining the outside walls are the booths. So I'm now in the corner on the opposite side of the room from where I started. You can barely see it over there. So, if you have not been to Blade, I can highly recommend making the trip. It is definitely worth it.